Hey friends, Nick Arnette here. Another episode, Cool People I Know or Meet. Last episode, we started talking with Derri Greene. That Wine Is Mine just got started. So this episode, we're going to get into details about the business from start to finish. This is a great story, okay? Thanks for watching. Enjoy. Hey everybody, we were right in the middle of the interview and our food was ready. Where in the heck are we anyway? We're at the Mod Market. We're in Colorado. I'm visiting friends in Colorado, and we've stayed in touch through the years, which is really cool. Anyway, so I knew you from Colorado State University. Go Rams, everybody. Yay. And you studied fashion merchandising.
Design, yes.
Fashion design. Okay. Yes. And then what did your friend...
So she was a design major as well over at CU.
At CU? Okay,
yeah.
Go Buffaloes. We like them, okay? Colorado schools, we'll take them. Yeah.
But anyway, we just decided to embark on this adventure and make enough money to get back to wine country. So
that was your goal, to get back to wine country.
So we just started pouring through catalogs, and back then, the internet was around, but not like it is now. And so we ventured up to Idaho Springs to charm manufacturer that was up there. And,
Idaho Springs, Colorado, everybody.
And found some different charms, and our whole idea was to just differentiate each glass, but we created themes of wine charms. So there was like a wine, vineyard-related wine charms that were all things to do with the vineyard, or sports-related, like we did a golf set, and we did a tennis set, and we did another, all sorts
you had
of
a patriotic set. You had so many, and as time went on,
many.
you just kept getting more and more creative
Correct.
with the charms.
So
then this business started really took off, didn't it?
So in the soccer field part of this is that we were assembling all of the charms, selling the charms, and doing everything by ourselves.
Selling to friends. Right.
And it quickly caught on to where we were selling so many sets that it had to move from just the kitchen table. We really did have friends helping at the kitchen table and doing it that way. Then we ended up moving on to having assembly companies right here in Denver, 3 assembly companies.
Well, American made.
Yep,
there you go.
Absolutely. And then we started getting our charms. We ended up getting all of our products from all over the U.S., but it took 9 different manufacturers to make one set, because we had charm manufacturers, box manufacturers, the loop manufacturers, all those different people. And so
you never knew they could be so complicated when you look at them, right?
It was really quite
keeping track of all
industry.
that stuff.
Yeah. So we ended up, we had the assembly companies helping us. Both of our husbands quit their jobs and worked for us.
It got that. And Chuck's a CPA.
Yep.
I mean, he had a serious
job. So he brought
job.
in his financial background and helped us out, and Chris was an attorney by trade.
And not only that, families to support. So, I mean, things were rolling if you could, just be doing this full time.
Yep. This all happened from 98 to about 02 or 3 or 4.
Nice.
Right in there. About 4.5 really long years.
Jamming. Okay.
Yep, jamming. We ended up the last year and a half we imported from China. Because it just made a lot more sense.
Well, another thing, because we talked a lot during these years when you were making them. To me, what I think is so remarkable about you is you started getting copied a lot. People started copying you and undercutting your prices. It was no longer a prestige product, because you before were in wine shops and stuff, right?
Right. We still were in the upper echelon of the industry. Our retail outlets were all the really nice stores. We sold to Neiman's, we sold to Nordstrom, we sold to Sur La Table, we sold to Williams-Sonoma. But then the big box companies wanted our wine charms, and we just didn't really want to go in that direction. So sure enough, we were only about 6 months ahead of any kind of competition. And all of a sudden, it went from a really lovely, selective, high-end wine accessory to everybody needed a wine charm.
Right.
So that's when
and you can find them everywhere. And not to put down other big box stores, but you could find them at Target or Walmart.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could find them there.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
And people all of a sudden didn't really care what was dangling on the charm. They didn't really look at the quality. I still think that ours were some of the prettiest and nicest ones, but
So then
Turned into a fad.
at what point then did you decide, okay, well, this was a good run, but we're going to move on?
Well, we knew that the sales were going, they were going up, 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 up. In fact, our best year was after 9/11. It was, I think it really created in us to have more community and to entertain at home. And so that was really our most popular year of having the wine charms. So we knew that it was climbing up and that it was going to settle down, and we just didn't know where that settled down spot was going to be, and it ended up being much more of a fad. So it really dropped, and it ended up being a better accessory for other wine accessories for a business that carried lots of things.
Okay.
We couldn't be independent with just wine charms.
So then you sold to...
We did.
Okay.
To an wine accessory company that sold glassware and stoppers and openers and
Okay.
all sorts of wine.
And they're still selling them?
They are.
They're still selling them?
Yep.
Okay.
They sure are. You can still find us in a lot of places. In fact, we get texts and pictures of friends that are all different places and still see that wine is mine.
Oh, they still call it that?
Yep,
That wine is
absolutely.
mine. I didn't know that.
Yep. We were in Europe and saw them last year, and we were in Hawaii just 6 months ago and saw them there.
And those were the
they're
first
all
ones?
Up and down the wine country area.
And then after that, and you did experiment with some other types of charms, like a clip onto like cups, plastic cups and stuff. Yeah.
We did that, and we did mug charms. We also did some other accessories. We did do some toppers and some.
Still doing
some
those
little,
too?
Yep.
That didn't go.
Yeah, and the company was, they're just doing our wine
Just
charms
the wine.
and then their glassware.
How about that, friends? Pretty much the history of That Wine Is Mine. But hey, Deri and her partner Ellen Petty, they're not done yet. They have another venture that they're doing now. Next episode, I'll tell you about it, okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. Be cool.